What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next episode of Satisfactory. I want to get started on these things, the versatile framework. So, for that, we are going to need the modular frames and steel beams, which we're both making. I am going to delete this storage, like so. Delete this. We are going to get our belt going. That's going to go through here to here. Not a big fan of how that's set up, though. So let's just go like this. Connect to there. And I would still like some storage in here. So I think... Well, let's get the steel over here first, shall we? We've got to split off of this line right here, somehow. Where's the best way to do this? Does that work? Down here. That's not going to work. There we go. Alright. So that's splitting that. It's not going to be very fast because it needs 30 steel beams a minute, which obviously is something we can't do just yet. We can work on it. Okay. Currently idle. So this will be the second step of our phase 2 and all that. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't need steel ingots. I need steel beams. Duh. So steel beams, we've got them being produced over here. So this is gonna be fun to get over here. So we have to actually go from the outside back in. That's gonna be fun. Ah! I'm okay. Oh yeah, I also set this up for our excess wire. So excess wire, or cable rather, is going to go into the awesome sink. So that's feeding from the splitter here to where our cable was being produced, and yeah, it's going straight in there because we have a full storage of cable. So I decided we didn't need to hold on to it for no reason. Okay, let's go ahead and get a conveyor wall hole, just like that. We're gonna go straight into there. Now here's the fun part. We need to get this and wrap it around the building. But how? How do we do that? Aren't there some conveyor things that we can connect to walls? We might have to purchase those, actually. Yeah. Because I need to take this belt and somehow connect it around the building. Let's see if I can just do this and see if it'll work with me. Belt is too long. Of course it is. It's so close! You kidding me? Okay, I can work with that. Take that, take that. We'll just move it down slightly. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, we'll just line it up there. How is that conflicting? Ah, that's not so bad. I could deal with that. Okay. A little ridiculous. Alright, how ridiculous is this going to look? You know, actually, that looks pretty good. Let's do it. There go the steel beams. This, though, I can get rid of this. Alright. We'll have to figure that out eventually. There it goes. Alright. I could extend the foundations and have it not be hanging around the outside of the building, but whatever. Okay, those are being made now. We'll just need to plop down storage for it. Let's see. How is this going to fit? Not very well. Could put it around the side. Sure. Really? Kind of don't appreciate that. There you go. Alright, so that's going to take forever to finish, but at least they're being made now. Alright. Next thing's next. Where do we build the automated wire? Great question. That's something I need to research further, I think. Right. This is supposedly working at 100%, so cool beans. I would like to set up another storage for these modular frames again, by the way. So let's do that. Should I set up an industrial? Nah, let's just do a regular one. We barely have the room for all this stuff anyway. Okay. How far can I push this? The splitter. Technically fits there. Now, can I sneak a belt out of there? Technically, yes. This does not need to be a Mark III, though. Mark I's fine for that. Same thing with this belt. This doesn't technically need to be a Mark III, but it's already there. Oops. Okay, that is working. Only 49% on this. It's not great. Quite a few belts that I could have already upgraded by now. nothing in here anyway. Okay. I guess I don't technically need this storage box here anymore, but whatever. It's already there. This is storing our excess frames. Happy day. Throw these on the line? No. Okay, well, I'll just put these in here then. Hold on to a little bit myself. Okay. This is all good still. Lots of iron rods coming through. Lovely. How are we looking on smart plating, by the way? Last I checked, I think we were halfway. 75%. We could grab all these and throw them in the thing, but might as well just wait. This is still running at 100%. I'll hold on to those rotors. Okay, let's go take a look at our milestones. I'm not sure what episode we're on right now. Oh yeah, I also added more lines to our iron. So I grabbed those two other nodes over there. So those had 60 apiece, so another 120 has been added to this line. So now our smelters are keeping up, because before they were having some trouble. So now they should all be at 100%. Very good. We actually have a pretty big surplus of iron coming through at the moment, so we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I don't think there was much else I really needed to take a look at. I deposited these things for this, but it's going to be a while until we get up to this, like the production amplifier and stuff, because we don't have this stuff, like the circuit boards, and we don't have this, which is the computer. The next other thing in terms of research I'm working on is this, which is the expansion for the depot. We just need 47 of the fluctuators, which I think I've only got like 37 of them. 24. Okay, so yeah, just another thing we're working on. Anyway, milestones. Okay, blueprints. This one has automated wiring. Okay, we just need the rotors for that. Everything else we've got. Blueprints we could do right now, which we'll get to that eventually. Yeah. Okay, let's get started on this. We've got enough of that. We got enough of that. Got some of that. Okay, so yeah, we just need the rotors, which the rotors are going to take a little while because we're just running off of the one machine for them. So yeah. We don't have any surplus here. How many do we have in storage? Oh yeah, we actually have enough. Happy day. Let's get advanced steel production going. I knew there was a reason I put that splitter in there to collect stuff. So while we're running around, that stuff could get done for us. Okay. Nice.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to FICSIT at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Well, don't do that. Alright, so let's see what kind of a difference this makes. So we're at 75 right now. If I were to take all these out, that would be 45, 30 a minute. So... now it's at 60. Very good. That's good. So I'm not sure how much we've got on the line right now, but we're not using 150, I'll tell you that much. To the point where I should put in more smelters. Let's be real here. These 2 smelters we've been using, I mean, the 2 smelters have really dictated how much we expand, and if we put more smelters in and expanded everything, that would be a better idea than what we're doing. But I don't know, for some reason I just don't. But yeah, we don't need to upgrade any of our other miners right now, I don't think. Same thing with the copper. We're not using all the copper we're sending out anyway, which that's a great sign that you should expand if you've got more materials coming in than you can actually utilize. So we should expand. And I don't know. Maybe I'll set up a separate facility for certain things. Like it would be easy to peel off of this iron and make a new iron setup over here for some other stuff. And we could do that. I may do that. I'll think about it. Anyway. Right. What's the next milestone? I've been playing for 2 hours. Let's set up this, which we're going to need a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I'll hold on to everything I've got right now. Okay, let's go take a look at those other recipes, like automated wiring and stuff. That's going to apparently be pretty hard to do. So, let's see. Alright, what do we have? That's stators and cable. Okay, cable's not a problem. Stators are steel pipes and wire. Not that hard. Okay. Steel pipes we've got. And the wire we're currently using on this line, which we have a lot of wire. So that wouldn't be too difficult to pull from and use. So we should probably just expand the size of everything. We could expand this a bit more. Alternatively, we could add another floor to this whole facility and start building on a 3rd floor. Crazy idea. We build a 3rd floor. We bring in copper and iron from different areas and redo a completely separate level of production based off of different nodes. So everything we've got right now will stay the way it is, except for when we need to come downstairs and do whatever. And the 3rd floor will be pretty much for automated wiring. Yeah? I think that could work. You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to need some walls. I don't think I need to do 3 stories like I did on the ground floor. We could probably get away with having just the 2 levels, like so. This will be... It's like I'm killing time anyway while I wait for, you know, stuff to be built anyway, so why not do something like this? Alright, is that enough room to get past all this stuff? Great question. Looks like no. So it looks like we will have to go up to the 3rd floor. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Completely fine with that. Can't really get an angle on that other one. Making me walk over there. How dare you? Okay. That should be more than enough. Now we'll take our foundation. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough to clear. Barely. Barely enough. Not that one. Not that one. It's over here. Oh, concrete. Okay. Let's go get some concrete. Hey, it's back. Yeah, I know. I need to move the concrete to a closer location. I know, I know. It's on the to-do list. Not like the in-game to-do list, but my to-do list in the back of my head. Look at this. Look at this big square building. Lovely. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay. Let's see here. Is there anything else I needed to put in? Not really. Could do a jump pad to get upstairs. That could be funny. Not super expensive. I haven't actually used one of these yet. How does it work? So you put it somewhere, and then how do you change the... Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Let's see how it works. And just... Oh! Ow. Okay. It's kind of fun. Let's see, what's the angle look like when it's a little bit steeper? That's how I had it before, so if I have it like that. Ow. Okay. Sure, why not? That's kind of fun. So the jelly will make it so that it dampens my speed. I just need some biomass for that. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. It shows you where the drop is. So I would want to put that right there, but I need biomass. Hang on, I can get some biomass real quick. Let's do this. I can get some biomass pretty easily. Just give me some of these. Some of these. Should probably convert all these random little things into the biomass protein things. A little bit. There we go. So if I put this there. But I do need to power it. Ta-da! Jello. That's cool. I don't know if I'll actually keep this here and just make stairs, but but it's cool. I like it. Okay, look at all this room. It's really not even that much room. So, we have got some extra iron that way, where these cables are going. That's 2 more nodes. We could bring those up to here from this direction. How about copper? There's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Normal, normal, normal. Okay, we got 2 iron nodes here, 2 copper nodes here. We could put Mark II miners on both of these iron here, and that would give us quite a bit. And then the lines would come in through here. So what we should first do is get our lines of materials here, and then, yeah, we'll kind of talk about how that's going to work. For now, though, I think I'm going to put down some power lines just around the place. Let's go for slightly away from the wall for when we encase this place. Just for funsies, let's go ahead and put in these walls for now. Okay. Should I put in the rest of the walls too? We'll keep this weird little shape that's jutting out. Why not? Breaks up the whole squareness of it. Maybe we'll turn this into an office or something like that, huh? Put some windows here. That could be fun. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make this my office. Okay, so let's get a center door. Throw that in there. I'll need to unlock the actual windows. That's fun. Okay, now how do we get out of here? I guess for now we could just kind of get rid of the wall. A little lame, but whatever. For now, let's just do that. There we go. Door opens into nothing. Cool, sweet, awesome. And we can just kind of jump down this way. That is silly. Look at that, clipping through the whole dang thing. And a wall with a door to nothing. Lovely. Okay. Thankfully, we ended up with enough of that encased steel that we could actually get a head start on making some of our Mark II miners. Next one's over there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do our normal thing. Set that up. I'll plan on bringing both of these through. Hello, doggo. They're not even that far, really. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Don't have a whole lot there. We could just do Mark II for now. We'll upgrade it later. I don't know if I want to go up one or not. Sure. Now, where do I want these belts to merge? Because I do want them to merge. Let's just merge them, I don't know, here. Is that lined up with the building? Kinda. Now then, let's see here. Let's get this. Actually, whoa, bean. God. Okay. Bean, no! Alright. So, let's just go there. That's going to be for copper. That's not going to work. I don't know if this is going to work. Like, I don't know how far it needs to be off from it. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Help if I lined it up properly. Pretty sure it's in line with this. Is that lined up? No. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Okay. So, take this. Surface too uneven. Okay. Really? You don't want to hook up to that, huh? hinge. Okay, I guess we'll connect it this way then. Wait, no, it's because the output's the wrong way. Okay, hang on. Our belts were flowing against each other. Let's try that again. Reversed. Default reversed. Yeah, that's the way I want it to be. It's a little bit off, but whatever. No. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's because I started the belt from there to there. That was the problem before. Okay. It's a little ridiculous looking, I know, but it's fine. There. That's copper coming in. Next episode, we'll get the iron, and we'll bring that into another conveyor lift for the top floor, and then we'll get started on smelting, and that damn bean. It's gonna be a problem. And here it all comes. Very good, very good. Already at 120. Love to see it. These are just Mark II belts, so eventually we'll upgrade them to Mark III. But that should be 240 copper coming through. In which case, this belt definitely needs to be upgraded. Yeah. There we go. So that's going to go up there, going to go up the lift, which this is a Mark III lift, right? No, it's... now it is. Okay. But, with that being said, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. Our next big project, here it comes. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.